Diddy's claims, renewing their push to keep him out of their tequila ad. Now, if you guys didn't know, a couple of years ago, this Diageo not a good week for Diddy, as it shouldn't be. Now, shout out to NBC News for reporting this story. A liquor company by the name of Diageo is citing Diddy's claims, renewing their push to keep him out of their tequila ad. Now, if you guys didn't know, a couple of years ago, this Diageo brand of liquor companies has had a joint venture with him and Ciroc and a couple of other companies. Well, they had set aside a $15 million budget in order for ads to be published, but they were stating that Diddy had violated their agreement and they in turn just wanted to just dissolve their partnership with him. That's the story in a nutshell. Well, Diddy had been fighting them for years, trying to get them to use that $15 million budget to put him in the ads. And after that story came out with Cassie, well, they're now saying, well, his image is tarnished, so we really can't use him for that large budget. And honey, that's not all, because Macy's recently just pulled all of his clothing line from their stores. Now, according to Radar Online, Diddy's clothing brand, Sean John, is being phased out of Macy's after 2-decade-long partnership. Now, according to insiders who work for Macy's, they told Radar Online exclusively that the rapper's label will not be available on department stores' websites in the stores effective this month. Now, they out here capping because they said that, well, his clothes hadn't been selling the way they used to from the 90s to the 2000s, and we were already working on phasing it out. And the Cassie lawsuit had nothing to do with this. Sure. Now, when Radar Online had reached out to Diddy and his sources, they stated that his brand was being re-imaged, but they had no official plans for a re-release. And basically, in a nutshell, that they knew that their clothes was going to be released from Macy's catalog and that it was just really just a part of the process. Basically trying to save face. But if you ask me, more people should be dropping his liquor, his clothing brand, his music, everything. Get rid of all of it.
So there's a new update about Diddy, and I think I chanced on this interesting video on TikTok by this, guy who seemed to be reporting about, an update on, embattled rapper Diddy, and he was like, Diddy's house has been raided by FBI, blah blah blah, and I'm like, yo, how true is this? And so I dig deeper into this conversation. I'm like, well, in as much as we want him to pay dearly for all his actions, why report some unreal, situation over there? Like, according to what he said, and thankfully, honestly, guys, I'm super happy that I'm here to break the record or set the record straight on this conversation. So he said that the FBI apparently have ransacked his house, raided into his house virtually in LA. And, I was like, what's happening? Like, why do people badly want to? Yes, you're talking about Diddy, how really we want him to be paid. We want him to pay for his action and blah, 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 blah. This is just a blatant lie, guys. No FBI team has raided into Diddy's apartment in LA, Miami, Los Angeles, nowhere. No, nothing like that has happened to Diddy. However, the real truth about this conversation is the fact that he keeps on losing deals. And the latest, to apparently hit him harder even more is the fact that Hulu apparently has also scrapped off his reality TV show that he used to air on TV. I think he had a show called, a reality show basically about his family, something like that. And so Hulu says it doesn't want to also associate with him again. So that is the truth. Now, I don't understand why people would just want to fabricate some stories about Diddy. Yes, after the Cassie issue, everyone just wants to see him pay dearly, like... It amazes me the kind of gas to everyone. Yes, we're talking about Diddy because we know he's a mystery, a person you can never apparently just know in a year or day. So disregard report about Diddy's house being ransacked, raided with police, because even Diddy were true, I think Daily Mail would report about this. TMZ is going to report about, major media outlets are just going to report and give updates about it. Like, it will be the biggest headline every social media will report about. It is not true. However, what I'm super happy about is the fact that he's losing everything. And I think gradually, why do I have a feeling that Diddy's life is just crashing? Like, I'm super happy. Like, I haven't been happy in my life, in my entire life like this before. Like, yeah. I feel very happy, and I don't care what you think about it. Whether you think I'm being petty and being, evil, whatever. Just talk whatever you want, whatever what you want to talk about. Have you also thought about the pain he's caused to people? Have you really sat down to think about the people who also want to come out to speak but are scared for their lives because, of course, Diddy can do anything, to them? Have you also thought about it? It's only the few we know in the industry already, like the Cassie issue and the other two ladies that have come out through are alleged already, of inhumane practices against them. How about we go deeper into real action or reality? So, according to sources, Hulu apparently has scrapped his reality TV show, but the news about his house getting raided by FDI, it's absolutely true. Now, I think we have to get some safety measures on social media, like people be reporting about untrue, situations. And I think anytime you want to search or get information, it's only this network. If not this network, maybe I can suggest that you go onto the next network. Maybe that's beenasknew.com, or maybe when you don't find authentic information, then you can go to the other parties like the TMZs and the Daily Mail. But if you want authentic news and update about this a particular dude we're talking about, you only have to do to subscribe to a platform here, and of course get the 24/7 up to speed of information you need to know. Daily and consistent, network, conversation also. Diddy's life is really crashing, and I'm happy about that. Like, he's losing it. His. The only thing I feel pity for is his kids. For young Miami, I feel that she's grown. She knows what she's doing, and I still don't think, like, I don't understand why she's still in the relationship anyway. Why is young Miami still in the relationship? After all these dramatic scenes happening already, girl is still inside a relationship. Doing what? Like, what's she really looking for already? What does she want? So this TikTok, apparently, I think we have to make sure. But I'm sure most of you have seen the video that seemed to be trending on TikTok, and I'm so happy it's just on TikTok because not everyone really have time to maybe spend time on TikTok. But of course, just because it's a video, maybe it's going to spread and it's going to become more like a newsy thing. People are just going to watch it or spread the information out there. But like I've said, it is not true. Major outlets have not reported about it. If there is or was anything like that, I'm sure we also were going to get the information about it. We're going to report to you about it. And the FBI also have not even issued a statement about this. So I think we should just take it with a grain of salt or pinch of salt, whatever, and just disregard the information. But I really see the urge in people's eyes, the kind of energy people just want to see. My bad. Diddy crashed so badly. Like, everyone wants to see the downfall of Diddy. And I think it's, in as much as it's very unfair, well, not so unfair. Like, how do I even say this? Like, it's fair, but just that the gusto is just super high. The same energy he saw, or was, and enduring when he was causing so much pain to all of these people. That's the same energy people out there also have for him, seeing him crashing or crumbling with his empire already. Well, guys, let's know what you think about it inside the comment section. This has been the Change Up in Axe News. Thanks for watching.